Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. In our last episode, we set up the assemblies for both the frames and the encased industrial pipe, which is a substitute alternate recipe for the encased industrial beam, and that was the steeled frames, which is an alternate for the modular frames. Steeled frames. So today we're going to start on the heavy modular frames alternate recipe that we're going to use, which is nope, that's not it. There. We're going to have to find the right spot here, positioning-wise, of course. But I think it's going to end up being... It might end up being further than that. But the recipe we're going to do is the heavy encased frame. That uses the modular frames we built last time, the encased industrial beams we built last time, more pipe, and straight up concrete. I don't know why they couldn't have just made us use more of the encased industrial pipe, but, you know, whatever. Then we could have done this in assembler. I guess that's why. Okay, so this is, we need how many of these? 0.71. It would be 71% of one. So that's good, because we only need to build one of these beasts. So I need to find where this can go. Let's see. What I don't remember is how far these things position themselves. Like this. Okay, so this is going to have to come out all the way over here. That positioning is correct, I think, against the line. Yes. So we need to have the output merger, although it probably won't even be a merger, needs to be here. And just for fun, if I can get it to work properly, I will do that. Take out the manufacturer. Put another one in. I'm going to try and eyeball the spacing here. Which you guys all know how well my eyeballing works. I think it's there, though. Grab a lift and try it out. Nope. I'm off by one, I think. The issue is potentially that, if I remember correctly, these are a bit goofy. Aren't these the goofy ones? I guess we can look at one of these. I guess we can't look at one of these. Forgot we had all this stuff set up still. Let's see. If I move this one more, and just for simplicity's sake, can't use the control alignment because I need to push it off alignment by one. Now I can use control alignment. If I do it there, that is what I want. Okay, perfect. Get rid of you. Although, I don't know that this is going to stay the way that it is, but it doesn't matter. And then this can come up and get replaced here, which means that the splitters coming in need to be there. And just to make sure that it's right, since we haven't worked with these in a while, if I do it from the top down, it makes noise, of course. And if I do it from the bottom up, it makes noise, of course. But it can't be any further out. 1 more meter would be too much because you can see part of the little flex duct there. So I think for these, I want to do top down because then you see a little bit more of the flex duct. Okay, so that's the positioning on those, which gave us a little bit of extra space here. Not that I needed it. But the power is useful because we only have one, so I can either... Power's closer to the front, but it's also not bad in that I can just do like this. And since there's only one, I don't have to worry about crisscrossing belts or anything. Okay, so this was heavy encased frame. And we have 4 products to bring in, which is going to be new to our previous construction efforts here. So the first one is, of course, the concrete. total concrete used here is 14, so basically none. But we were using some here as well, which was 80, so this can still be Mark 1 here, and this can still be a Mark 2 here, and a Mark 3 coming in from there. Okay, fine. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be there. Although I shouldn't have put it in, I guess. No, let's take it back out again. Okay, so in this bus, we have concrete. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. We have pipes, which is at 7 and 8, or is at 8 rather. We have the encased industrial beams that we just put up there on 9, 10, 11. And the final product was the frames, which are over here on B. So those come across 3. And these come down from 6 to 4. I can bring these down from 8 to 5. And these down from whatever to 6. Is that going to be a problem? Well, I haven't done that yet, but where have I done one? I haven't done any that are right up next to each other. I haven't done any splitters that are right up next to the adjacent belt. I guess this one is. How does that look? Because it seems to look okay. Yeah, that does look okay. The belt's not clipping through it. But that could be because of the size of the belt, too. At least to some extent. But I think we can probably just, here. Yeah, that's okay. So I will do 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we're down here. So actually I could bring these just straight in on belt 6. That would be better. That would be way better. Okay, let's do that. And then we put pipes here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we put the encased 0, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should come back out. Go back into there. Think I can eyeball this one? Or did I stop there on purpose? I guess I stopped there on purpose. Look at that. Okay. And then the final one is coming from this bus. What were you on? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and you can go. Hopefully, I didn't mess any of this up, because that would be bad. And then the pipes coming in here are, I need to check that number, 24. Okay. We're okay with that. And that can continue on wherever it might need to go. That's 11, 10, 9, 8. Concrete we already looked at, I think. It was 14. Yes. That's on 6. Did I just miss one there? Guess I did. Okay, so 5 comes down to 3. That's easy. And then we need to have a stackable here. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's going to come straight across on belt 6. I guess I should put the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one can come down to 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one can come down at 6 and 5, I think. I'll put my head on it, but I think that's correct. And it's too close to test. One more meter. That's still too close? No, it's at the wrong height. How about that one? That one's correct. At least. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So these guys can come out now. Well, this one is also correct at 3. Yes. Okay, these guys can come out. Oops. Let's do this instead. And then, let's see. This one is 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. And then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 2, 3, 4, 5. And finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mantle. Good. Thought I hit the top one for a second there. And that should let me bring all 4 products in. Fairly straightforwardly. These can all come out as well. I didn't actually need them in the end. What was the frame count on this one? Steeled frames coming in 5.3. Okay, so these are all Mark 1 belts. That's the important thing. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. I'm going to hop up onto here. So I can see what I'm hitting, hopefully. 6 goes straight into there. 5 goes into there. 4. And 3. Wow, does that look amazing. I'm impressed myself. Okay. This goes into there. There. And that should get this one going, hopefully. I'll just wait for them to start feeding in. There comes the encased industrial beams and the pipes and the frames and the concrete. 71. So we're only making 2 per minute because the only place these are used is for me to use to build. And the only thing that I've really used them to build with, or use them to build, I think is the manufacturer. Yeah. Or at least for the most part. Maybe there's a couple other things, but... Hear it? Hear it. Okay, so we are targeting 2 per minute. And now... I'm going to take this out. Take this out. I will put in the lift that goes here, but I need some place to line it up against. Oh, right there on the seam. Okay, good. This goes on top of that seam. That seam. That's 2, so and 3. And then it comes over here to bus B. And splitter, even though it's only going to go one way. One. You know what? Actually, I don't want that there. I want it centered here. Even though we're not doing the merger, I still want it there. Arbitrary, I know, but you know me. Okay, so this is dead center in this block. Should be there. Yep. Okay, that's 0. This was on 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. And this only goes this way. I need a stackable here. And then this comes down. That's 4 and 3. That looks right. And then we just need to do this one. Just like that. Okay. That looks pretty excellent. We made one recipe in the time that I was... Yeah. One recipe in the time that it took me to hook that all up. But we don't need very many, so that's fine. So the next thing, we might be running up against stuff in the way now. Which I wish I would have thought about how big the manufacturer is. The next thing that we need to work on, though, is the rotors, the stators, the motors, and then presumably the turbo motors. Let's look at some of those recipes. Let's see, the rotor recipe that I'm using is the copper rotor, which is in an assembler. I can use this. Or I could just do that. Nope. Guess I couldn't just do that. This one's next. So this is copper rotors. We did do these, I think, in the old base. Something we ripped up. We're going to use rotors. So we're going to use one of these. And a good chunk of it's going to go to the mall, I believe. Yeah, like half of it goes to the mall and half of it goes to motors. So this is the one that requires the screws, which means that we actually need to make screws local here as well. There's a couple ways that I could handle this. I think the easiest way, and the screws, by the way, are made in a constructor, which I will have to get off of here. Do that. Let's see, steel screws. So we could do this a couple different ways. The first way is bring both input products in together on this side. Output out of the front, come around to the back and input. The other option is to flip this building around and line it up so that its input is lined up with this one's output, and then bring this out like this and around. And I think that probably will look better in the long run, and because you don't have that S-curve of a belt. We had that in the old build for something. Maybe it was for when we used the copper rotors to make motors or something. We used it for something. But I think this is probably the best way to do it. Let me know if you guys disagree with me, but I guess that's not something that I can wait on. So we can't wait to disagree. So I think I'm going to take these all out here. And I hit that power line, but I'm just gonna nuke it anyway, and then I'll rebuild it. Take all this out. Oh, I missed one. How are we doing on our storage here? Ugh. Okay. I didn't see a box of shame. So I'm going to hope that I didn't get one. I'm going to go over here to the shredder. I'll keep those. Keep those. I'm going to shred. I should probably keep that too. Shred these. These. Definitely. I'll keep those and I'll shred that. Somewhat arbitrary, but hey. Only somewhat. Alrighty, so this thing needs to come out. This was building heavy frames. Oh, look at that. We have a whole box of heavy frames that I need to feed in first. This would be a good place to put them. Take that out. Put the whole box of heavy frames right here. And then let's go here. You guys all need to go. Still hoping I don't get any boxes of shame. Take that out. There's a box of shame now. Okay, it contains stuff that obviously I can't pick up until I shred some stuff. See if there's anything else I can get rid of that I'm skipping over, glossing over in my head. I mean, of course I could just shred that whole box of frames, but those are quite valuable. Do I need more of these? No. I don't need more pipes either. Nor more motors. I'll get rid of that tiny little bit of plates as well. This is why I did all the shredding off camera, or all the destruction off camera last time. Because it's kind of messy. Grab all. Of course, now I have a bunch of junk again. Fine. There. Oh no. The box of shame on the top. I forgot. You want to end with destroying... The last thing you multi-destroy needs to be close to you. But I'm going to get it this way instead of another way. Okay. Except that I forgot that I have crap in my inventory here. I'm just going to trash those. Oh boy. There's a lot of crap in there. Okay. Let's do this then. That didn't work. Good thing I used the... Why did that not select? I don't know. Good thing I used the inhaler. Do. Get rid of that extra rubber as well. How did I get that much extra fuel? That's going in the shredder. There's some stuff. Oh, probably from destroying a belt. Specifically the belt that it was on. Okay. Well, let's position this better to start with. So this is input-ish here. Let's see, these, I think the ladder goes behind. divider? Why can't I remember that already? Yeah, that's right. So then the input for this one would be here. And then this one needs to be moved. To like right there. And then it would have a input that goes here somewhere. Yeah. So it'll have an input that goes there someplace. So that'll bring in the steel beams to make the alternate steel screws. This will come in, or this will be the alternate copper rotors. And how many screws was that we needed there? It's like almost none. 0.75 machines. Yeah, because this needs like 195, and we're going to make 165 or something like that. What was it? 0.75. Let's use 195. This makes 260, so we need 195. That's what it was. Yes. Okay, good. All right, so that'll come in there. I don't think I bought myself enough space yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where the next bus space is here. Let's do this part at least. Oh man, I'm gonna have some fun getting those boxes of shame down. I'll go up there and get them after I'm done recording. Let's see, shred, all the things. I wish you could hit it with the deconstruction planner and just, or the dismantle tool, and just pick it up and destroy it. That would be nice. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. I was trying to get this thing on a mega belt. Temporarily. Coming this way. And there they go. It won't take long. In the meantime, what do you have left? 441. In the meantime, this can go here. This one goes here. And this one goes here. I neither know why I stacked those double or why I didn't stack the other ones double. Don't ask. Okay, and then this goes here. And I don't think I need to reconnect that because I'm not going to make those guys make anything more than they already have. How close are you? 64. See how fast that goes? I guess I should probably connect this one though. I'll do it. I'll connect that up just for fun. And you're done. And it got dark. And then that'll just fill up the belt eventually with all of those. I suppose I could have put a merger here. But I'll just remember it, maybe. I have a lot to remember, but whatever it doesn't get put into the mall box will get destroyed. But it'll all go into the mall box. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so that's there. These need to go away as well, but I'm going to do those afterward. So let's bring in, what was it? Copper sheets? Gosh, I don't even know where copper sheets are. They're way down there. Copper sheets are on C10. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. Excuse me. To there. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This needs to go. I can't even see. Light. I need light in this game. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For a moon, that sure isn't reflecting much sunlight. That one's better. Why is that one so dark? Okay, so this needs to come out as well, because it's in my way. Please no box of shame. Okay, good. Good. But this now... Wait, is that supposed to be centered? I don't think it is. No. There. And then this splitter goes here. Zero. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All you go away. And then we need one of those. This needs to come down to level 3. Pass under. Let's see. The copper we need for this is 22.5. Okay. That means that's a Mark 1 belt. And that'll go into here directly. No? Too long? What am I missing? Not too long, it's only 21 pieces. Weird. That's some kind of a bug. Okay, there goes the copper. And then we'll have to bring the steel in next time once I remove this stuff and bring it down. So I will do that. I'll remove all this stuff here after the episode or between the episodes. And then when you guys rejoin me next time, we'll finish up the copper rotors and work on the stators. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.